Robbie TV, Shake Back Kid, we back live with it, baby. What's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all? Back live with it. You know what I mean? Bad y'all, my fucking eyes bother me. So we got a couple topics to talk about today. As I just seen, man, they just broke the news, I think probably about an hour ago, 40 minutes ago, that the government finally reached the agreement. So the government shutdown is officially, well, I ain't gonna say officially, but they came to agreement. So I believe they're gonna lift it tomorrow, probably sometime tomorrow. They're gonna be lifting the you know the hell let's call it the shutdown, which, you know what I mean, they can start releasing the funds and these workers to start getting paid and shit like that, because this been the longest shutdown I ever seen. They said this was the longest shutdown ever. Shit been shut down for like, I think it was what, 41 days, 42 days? Shit, you know what I mean? So, and at least I'm glad that they can reach some type of agreement before the holiday time. Because like we said, Thanksgiving next week. You know what I mean? So I just want to say, you know what I mean, I'm glad they can reach the agreement, which I heard that Democrats wanted to pay for illegal immigrants health care, which I'm in agreement with that too. I ain't trying to pay no health care to no illegal immigrant. I'm sorry. So yeah, we gonna speak on that, see what they talking about. Then as we just seen, you know what I mean, Max Bigger Val just came home, you know what I mean, the wave, yeah, babe. The surfer, Mr. Surfer himself. Yeah, man. Shout out to Max B, man. He stood tall, did his time. You know what I mean? Stood his ground. You know what I mean? Played the, you know what I mean? Stood 10 toes out here. While his main man, Jim Jones, out here balling. You know what I mean? Well, that ain't his main man's no more, but you know. Yeah, man. So I'm glad, and I'm glad to see French Montana, you know what I mean, looked out for him. And French, we all know French Montana got it. You know what I mean? I just think it was just engaged with the prince of Saudi Arabia somewhere, when his daughter, he just got married to one of their daughters or something, or engaged. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Shout out to Max Bigaval. We definitely gonna see. He just came home at the door. I think he said like 15, 16 years. You know what I mean? He stood tall. You feel what I'm saying? Which is like, that's what you need, man. If you're gonna do your time, man, stand tall, man. You know what I mean? He ain't fold, he ain't bend, he ain't break. You know what I mean? He ain't implicate other motherfuckers. You know what I mean? He did his time. Now he come home. This type niggas that we need. This is type shit Big Meech. If Big Meech was solid, Big Meech could have came home walking party like this. You know what I mean? Max party gonna be crazy. You know what I mean? Max got the whole city on, you know what I mean? Whole city talking right now. We gonna see we gonna go to the clip with Jim Jones just said. Everybody posted that clip there with Jim Jones asked he asked Mano, like, yeah, man, you know, if you can't, you know, how would you feel if your friends kick it with your enemies, da 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 da. You know what I mean? And I get what he's saying, but you know, come on, man. Like, we all know who he was talking about, man. We knew Max B coming home, you know what I mean? So he had to throw that question out there. Jimmy pretty good. He had to throw that question out there just on the tip, where it's like, you know, let me see if these niggas, you know what I mean, these niggas really with me or not. You feel me? So yeah, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe. Robbie TV. We back live with it, baby. Yeah, man. So yeah, we seen Max B just came home. You know what I mean? So my man came home and straight to the NFL game. That's how you do it, man. Like you say, man, certain guys like, you know, like Big Meech and all the, you know what I mean? Like Big Meech could have got the same. And a lot of niggas did show love to Big Meech when he came home. You know what I mean? Even though, you know, he said he wasn't right. You feel what I'm saying? But yo, you know, Big Meech could have got the same type of love coming home. You know what I mean? They canceled this party and all that. I doubt they ain't canceling Max B party. You know what I mean? Max B party probably gonna be the party of the year. You know what I mean? You feel me? Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. And if y'all don't know who Max B is, you know what I mean? Max B was he was a rapper from New York. back in like the early 2000s, early to mid 2000s that had a big wave. You know what I mean? He was coming up in the game, and he had caught a bid. He did some time. You feel what I'm saying? Which really fucked this whole shit up. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was released from prison. You know what I mean? So they say he was originally sentenced to 75 years. So we looking on AI. He said he was originally sentenced to 75 years for his alleged role in a deadly New Jersey hotel robbery. You know what I mean? But he said 2016 his sentence was reduced to 20 years. You know what I mean? French Montana, he definitely, he coke boys. You know what I mean? They had the streets on lock back in the day. That's before my time. You know what I mean? When them niggas was out, I was a little kid. I wasn't really on Max B. I really didn't know who Max B was. I just found out about Max B just through, hip hop and, you know what I mean? Just people, talking about him and hearing the stories and shit, real recognized real. So I said, okay, let me dig deep into this guy. You know what I mean? And I found out he was, saying some legit stuff, and he wasn't with all that bullshit in the industry. You know what I mean? Because you know what you gotta do to get in the music industry. You know what I mean? We all know. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to Max B, man. We gonna get on. You know what I mean? Show some love to Max B. Yeah, babe. Yeah, man. If you're just coming in, man, make sure you hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. You know what I mean? We on our road to 350 subscribers, man. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? So we gonna tap, man. So let's get into Max B first. Since we already on this situation. Let me go to YouTube. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm glad my man Max B just came home. You know what I mean? Let's see what he got to say. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. And then we're going to get into Tony Allen situation, man. Whoa, what's going on, Ricky? Where you been at, man? I ain't seen you in like a month of Sundays, Ricky. Where you been at, man? You know what I mean? We speaking on the Max B situation. You feel what I'm saying? He said Max B just came home. I'm not sure you familiar with who Max B is. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe.
First official, unofficial interview at the game.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. Like, subscribe.
This feels nice. This is nice. No, they gave me the one. Kick off at 1 o'clock.
That's the side. You can tell he genuinely happy. I ain't never been to prison before, but I know it's a good feeling. Yeah, Brittany, French Montana put him on. And what niggas don't know, French Montana is probably, French Montana probably top 5 biggest artists in the United States that's across the globe, bro. You got 50 Cent, of course. You got Snoop Dogg, of course. You got who else I'ma go? You got your worldwide people, but French Montana up there. French Montana definitely top 5, top 7, like most known artists around the world. You feel what I'm saying? Like French Montana can sell out a show in Abu Dhabi. French Montana can sell out a show in Africa. He can sell out a show here in America, Europe, Asia. You know what I mean? Like French Montana is known. You know what I mean? Like he and Max B was with him when he was, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, French. I just said that Ricky French Montana. Just got engaged to the princess from Dubai, right? Yeah, one of them countries, one of them rich countries, Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia, one of them. Yo, $100 million. You know what I mean? Shit, probably 100 billion for real. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, like Max, French Montana, he surely ain't hurting for no money. You know what I mean? And you know Max B, he was with Max B from the start. You feel what I'm saying? So you know, that's what you call a real friend. Yo, French Montana was a real friend to Max B. You feel what I'm saying? Stuck with him. Pretty sure he took care of him while he was over the wall, all that. You know what I mean? That's the type of niggas you need around you. You know what I mean? Make sure you good when shit hit the fan. And when they doing good and you fucked up, they not looking down on a nigga. You know what I mean? Because that's what most niggas do. Most niggas, when they get up, you know what I mean, and they see, or let's just say like you was up and they wasn't as up as you know what I mean, and then you take a fall and they get up, they look down on you like, man, I ain't helping that nigga. You know what I mean? That's how most niggas look at it. French Montana ain't do that. French Montana, like say French Montana, this nigga, he fucking engaged to the princess of Saudi Arabia somewhere. You know what I mean? Like this man, like, and he still fucking with niggas that just did 15 home. You know what I mean? Most niggas will separate themselves from that. Like, man, I ain't, you know what I mean? Or at least help them out from a fall. You know what I mean? Cash at him or something like that. But you see Max, French Montana really showing love to Max B. You know what I mean? On the tip was, yo, this nigga, we came from the mud together. We still coke boys. You hear me? Like real shit, man. That's what you need. You need friends like French Montana, yo. For real. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. We on our way to 350 subscribers, man. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the hype, yo. Make sure y'all hype the video. I don't know if I can do hype because I'm not monetized yet. But I seen this thing now where you can like hype videos or whatever they got. You know what I mean? Say Diddy owns French. Haha, yeah. You right about that, Ricky. Them French Montana and Diddy. They a little weird. Yeah, man, I don't know. You right about that, Ricky. I don't know what French and Diddy got going on. They got a special relationship. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what that's about. But you can't take away what French doing, yo. French, and I like how French goes to Africa. He does a lot of Africa too. Like when he shot them videos in Africa. You know what I mean? He looks out for like French, you know what I mean? He do a lot for Africa, bro. So I ain't gonna lie, you know, I don't know what French got going on behind closed doors with him and Diddy. But, you know, at least, you know, from the public eye, I like with French, I like how he stand. You know what I mean? He seemed like he a, you know, solidified dude for real. You know what I mean? So yeah, yo. But yeah, you funny as shit, Ricky. Yeah, him and P. Diddy do got a special relationship. I don't know what that type shit they got going on. Yeah, babe, but yeah, man, this Max B, yo just came home. Yo went straight to a Jets game. That's how you do it, man. Nigga ain't been out the can 24 hours.
Hey, how you doing today? What's good, beloved? Max Bigger Val.
What's your name? Where you from?
Max Bigger Val, New York, New York.
Yes, sir.
Fresh out the can.
Damn.
Over 18 stretch.
Damn.
They gave me 7 and 5, but I'm back.
Yes, sir. You're back. And then describe your fit for us right quick.
Oh man, it's Louis Vuitton.
Damn.
All the way down to the sweets.
Yeah, babe.
To the fanny pack. Yeah.
Okay. We see. I feel good home, man. How you feel? How you feeling?
I feel righteous.
Damn.
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
I'm grateful.
Okay.
Thankful.
Love that.
That's good.
Okay, Max, you give anybody a styling tip? What would it be?
Listen, man, just be yourself. Get what you can afford. Get what you can afford. Be yourself and wear what you wear. If it look good on you, own it.
Okay.
Right
Love that.
Yeah.
When you put me in fits, what you start with?
Listen, man, I start with the drawers. I need Egyptian cotton. I got polo Egyptian cotton on. I need Egyptian cotton. I start with the drawers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do the socks.
Okay.
Then I do the tee. Then work my way around.
We love that. Yes, sir. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, New Jack City.
Why?
Cause man, it just is. It's in New York.
Yeah.
It's just a cultural movie.
Yeah.
And every time I see it, I watch it.
Okay.
Alright.
What's your favorite song right now?
My favorite song?
Yeah.
That's a hard question. I don't think I can answer that. Because I got so many.
Okay.
Let me tell you this.
Yeah.
I'm my favorite.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So what kind of is there any new artists or anybody out there you want to work with?
Listen, anybody that can keep up with the boss gone.
Wow.
Anybody that's an A-lister.
Okay.
Anybody that got a sack. Look me up and we get you right. We get you waving. If you got a catalog and you don't got no boss gone, then you're now cypher.
I let the people know your zodiac sign.
I'm a Gemini.
Big Gemini. You see the boy?
There's two of me.
Yeah. Welcome home, man.
Yeah.
Now, one person that people do want to see Max B sit down with is Cameron. Off rip, Cam showed him a lot of love on social media. He posted this video saying the wave has touched down. Cam also posted this video to his IG story. So you have to imagine
Cam just doing that shit to make Jim Jones mad.
There's going to be an interview out there with Max B and also Cameron. Some fans might think Cam is being petty. Others might think Cam is just showing love. Either way, we're going to be getting some good content.
Sure.
You guys get in the comments below. I will continue keeping you guys updated. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
Can't make this shit up.
Wave is back.
To get a cut.
Let me hear what this
Max
thing's
B
talking
and
about.
Jim Jones were two of the biggest rappers from Harlem to blow up in the rap game. But even though they started out cool, ego and jealousy turned them against each other. This is how they went from close homies to starting one of the wildest beefs in rap history. Max B and Jim Jones both grew up in Harlem, which was one of the most dangerous parts of New York at the time. Harlem in the late 80s and 90s was hit hard by the crack epidemic, but it also created tons of hip-hop legends like Big L and Dame Dash. Max B grew up in the Abraham Lincoln Projects in East Harlem. His mom was addicted to crack, and she even served a year and a half in jail when Max was a kid. So Max was mostly raised by his grandparents in a religious household. Going to church inspired his love for music, and Max started singing in the boys' choir of Harlem. Joining the choir helped him learn how to sing, which is what gave Max B a different style when he hopped in the booth and started rapping. Growing up, Max was also childhood friends with another Harlem legend, Cameron. Cam went to high school at the Manhattan Center for Mathematics with Jim Jones, and that's how Max linked up with him. They shared an interest in music and all wanted to be rappers, but at the same time, they were also heavy in the streets. And before they all blew up, Max B would end up catching a case that put him behind bars before his rap career could ever really take off. In 1997, Max B was arrested for robbery and spent almost 8 years locked up. He was only 18 when he went in and didn't get out until 2005. The same year that Max went to prison, Cam and Jim Jones, along with their homie Freaky Zeke, started a crew called Dipset. Cam was already well known as a rapper in Harlem after being part of a group called Children of the Corn with Big L, Mace, and Cam's cousin Bloodshed. Children of the Corn broke up after Bloodshed was murdered, so Cam linked up with Jim Jones to start Dipset. Dipset started making waves in the early 2000s after Cam signed a deal with Dame Dash and Jay-Z's group, Rockefeller Records. Over the next few years, Cam and the rest of the crew went on a major run. In 2002, Cam dropped his classic album, Come Home With Me. They followed that up with the first Dipset album, Diplomatic Immunity. Then Jim Jones dropped his first project called On My Way to Church.
So if y'all just got in, what you say, Ricky? What's up with your Ravens, dog? They gonna make a bit. Yeah, yo, man, we just won today, bro. We what, 4-5 now? Yo, the Ravens, bro. We started off in the funk. We started off in a slump. Man, we gonna be back active. I'm telling you, shit. Give us. We fuck around, finish second, shit, maybe first in the conference. You know what I mean? Shit, I got us going to the Super Bowl, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm biased, bro. I love my city. I love my town. I love everything about Baltimore. You know what I mean? And if it's Baltimore, we against everybody. Yeah, baby. So yeah, Ricky, don't sleep on us, bro. I'm telling you, we might be on our way to that bowl. You know what I mean? We getting our momentum back. Lamar, he getting back. You know what I mean? See, we doing wild plays. They got Lamar playing running back. You know what I mean? Like, we ready to fuck the season up. I'm telling you. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Like and subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe. You know what I mean? But yeah, we talking about this Max B situation right now, man. Shout out to Max B, man. He back home, you know what I mean? We just did a nice stretch, you know what I mean? So yeah. And you got niggas like Jim Jones, and we gonna get into Jim Jones. Jim Jones, Yo, bad. I know Jim Jones punching the wall right now. Jim Jones bad as a bitch. Yeah, man. Yo, he did that little slick shit or they podcast. Talking about, yeah, yo, my friends link up with my enemies, da-da-da-da. Like, man, come on, man. We ain't even doing all that. Yeah, babe. This man just did 16 years in the can, man. Let that man have his fun, yo. You been out here balling for 16 years. Yeah, babe. Like, let that man have his fun, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Addy stood tall. Yeah, babe. He ain't do no telling, no rat, or nothing. You just gotta just salute him just on that tip. You feel me? So yeah, but we watching this beef of how Jim Jones and Max B, how they started beefing from this. I don't know. This be for my time. You know what I mean? I was a kid when this is already, you say 2005, 2009, 2010. I was still in elementary, middle school. You know what I mean? I ain't know what the fuck was going on. I just knew the basic rappers. I ain't really, I mean, I knew Jim Jones, you know what I mean? Because balling and all that, but I was young. I ain't really know too much. So, but I'm just learning about it now. You know what I mean? You know, through the years. But yeah, man. So we just watched. We looking on a thing with how Jim Jones and Max B started beefing. So if you was around, if you was outside around that time, you know what I mean, you probably would know. So because they had the streets on fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. Jim Jones, Diplomats, Dipset, Cameron, the whole New York. They had the whole street, had the streets on fire in the early 2000s. 50 Cent, yeah, baby, Jay-Z. Yeah, big like the locks, all them niggas, they was on fire. Jada Kiss, Fad, yeah, big like them niggas. This probably might have been a little bit for Fad, but them niggas had the streets on lock. You feel what I'm saying? Now Fad was in that mix too. Fad was in that mix. He probably wasn't mainstream just yet, but yeah, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Say Henry flopped a few games, fucked up my parlay. Yo, that's why I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Mobb Deep was, you know what I mean? Yeah, they had the streets on lock at this time. You know what I mean? Fat Joe and all them. Real shit. Yeah, Ricky, Mobb Deep and all them. Yeah, babe. That's a piece of
By the
Prodigy.
time Max B got out in 05, Dipset was on top of the world. Max wanted to switch up how he moved and focus on his rap career, so he started kicking it with Cam and the rest of Dipset. Max started doing features and ended up on 2 songs from Jim Jones' second project, Harlem, Diary of a Summer. The next year, Max also did the hook for the Cameron song, You Gotta Love It, which was a diss track about Jay-Z. The wild diss and Max's deep singing voice caught people's attention immediately, and suddenly everyone was talking about Max B. The same year, Max also dropped his first mixtape, $1 Million Baby. Around that time, Jim Jones also started his own label and spin-off group called Bird Gang. Jim Jones invited Max B to be a member, along with another Dipset affiliate named Stack Bundles. Max worked on Bird Gang's first mixtape, M.O.B., and also appeared on Jim Jones' next mixtape, The 7 Day Theory. Max B not only had the musical talent, but he also had the street cred after serving close to 8 years in prison. So, it seemed like Max B was about to be the next Dipset member to blow up. But just when he was starting to gain momentum, Max caught another case that would eventually take him off the streets for good. On September 29, 2006, Max was arrested and charged with murder and conspiracy to commit robbery after police accused him of being the mastermind in a wild heist gone wrong. In 2005, Max met a woman named Gina Conway at a Jim Jones show in Myrtle Beach. Gina was a huge Dipset fan and wanted to get backstage to meet Joel's and Cameron. But when she found out they weren't there, Gina started kicking it with Max B instead. They ended up dating, and Gina moved in with Max in the Bronx, where she worked at a strip club while Max was grinding with his rap career. But the relationship was pretty toxic. Gina was a prostitute, and Max was hooking up with multiple women at the same time. They kept breaking up, and Gina eventually moved back down south, only for Max to convince her to come back to New York. One time, Gina came back and found Max living with another woman and pregnant with a baby. Somehow, Gina ended up moving in with Max's brother, Mike, and went back to stripping. The whole story was pretty messed up, but things were about to get even crazy. While Gina was stripping in the club, she met a dude named Alan J. Plowden. Jay would always pull up to the club in a brand new white Mercedes with tons of money in the back. One night, Jay started talking to Gina after Max blew her off, and they started hanging out. Jay would always take Gina on shopping sprees and spoil her with champagne and new clothes. Gina ended up going with Jay to a Holiday Inn, where he was staying with his partner, David Taylor. It turns out that David Taylor and Jay Plowden were running a mortgage and mail fraud scheme, which is why they had so much cash. Gina Conway saw all the cash Jay had in his hotel room. So she stole his key card on the way out and decided to call Max B to plan a robbery. According to Gina, she met up with Max back at the Lincoln Projects in Harlem. Max was mad that she'd been gone, so Gina decided to make him jealous by telling him all about Jay Plowden and all the money he had back at the hotel room. Jay told Gina he was going to the club, so she thought it would give her the perfect opportunity to rob the hotel room while he was gone. According to Gina, Max B called his cousin, Kelvin Leardham. Max told Gina that if she took Kelvin to the hotel room to take the money, he'd love her forever. So Gina and Kelvin went back to the Holiday Inn, but when they got there, they found Jay in the room with another woman named Giselle Neves. In another wild twist, Giselle Neves was also there to rob Jay Plowden. Giselle saw Jay in his new Mercedes and planned to go back to his hotel room and steal the keys. But before she had the chance, Gina and Kelvin burst into the room. Kelvin and Gina tied up Jay and Giselle and started trashing the room looking for the cash. They couldn't find enough money, so Gina demanded Jay call his partner David Taylor. David was sleeping on another floor and came down when Jay called him. As soon as David came into the room, Kelvin pointed a gun in his face and they started fighting. During the struggle, David ended up getting shot in the head and died. Gina and Kelvin got away with $30,000 in cash. But it didn't take long for the police to track them down and find out that Gina still had Jay Plowden's laptop. And as soon as they arrested her, Gina started talking. She claimed Kelvin was the one who shot David Taylor and that Max B was the one who set it all up. Max was immediately arrested for murder and robbery charges and held on a $2 million bail. But Max couldn't afford to pay the bail, so he was forced to sit in jail. While he was behind bars, Max's music career continued to go up. Before he went in, he recorded a few tracks for Jim Jones' third album, Hustler's Poem, which dropped in November of '06. Along with his own features, Max also wrote a lot of Jim's verses and hooks, including the lead single, We Fly High. We Fly High ended up being Jim's biggest hit to date and made it to number 5 on the Billboard charts. But while Jim was living the life and enjoying the success, Max B was behind bars, fighting for his life. That's where the beef between Max B and Jim Jones really began. Max started doing interviews from jail where he dished Jim for letting him sit in jail. Max claimed that he not only wrote We Fly High, but that he also wrote all of Jim's most popular songs since they first met. Max B also said that Jim Jones owed him credit for all his success, but wouldn't even help pay his bill. Jim later brushed it off in interviews and claimed that Max was over-exaggerating about how much he wrote. While he was locked up, Max B kept feeding the streets and dropped 2 more mixtapes, Public Domain, $1 Million Baby Radio, and Public Domain 2, The Rise of the Silver Surfer. A few months went by, and Max's bail ended up getting dropped to $90,000. That's when Jim Jones came to Max B and offered him a new record deal where Max could use the advance to pay his bail and get out. But the new deal was pretty bad for Max and required him to sign over all his publishing to Jim. Max didn't want to sign the deal, but he also didn't have much of a choice if he wanted to post bail. So Max took the deal and ended up getting out after spending 10 months locked up. But when Max B got out, his relationship...
See what I'm saying? Like, that's how it be, yo. Niggas be wanting to help you, help them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy, man. Like, yo wanted that man to sign a fucking, basically a 360 deal. You know what I mean? That's supposed to be your man. You know what I mean? You supposed to just help them out on the, yo, them niggas had that money, man. You know what I mean? And even if he didn't, like, bro, you could have helped that man out, yo, and he could have, you know what I mean, paid you back, whatever, helped them out. You know what I mean? Or just whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, this man helped write most of your songs, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy goes to show you what type of character niggas be having, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that shit, man, you gonna let him sit? You feel what I'm saying? You got the money? You know what I mean? Like, you ain't got it, you got the money, bro. You know what I mean? That's your man. Ain't like that ain't your man. That's your man, bro. You know what I mean? Get him, you know what I mean? Bless him. You feel what I'm saying? You shouldn't even know this bitch had to rob and do nothing, and you flying, y'all niggas balling, right? You know what I mean? Well, which is you balling, though. That's be the main thing. It just be one nigga balling up the whole crew. Everybody else be starving. You know what I mean? Niggas be hungry. Niggas' stomach be touching their back. Niggas be out there, bitch had to rob, do all types of shit just to really keep up, you feel what I'm saying, with you. Niggas be stingy, friend. You know, niggas pride be in the way. Niggas want to ask for niggas, yo, can you help me out? You know what I mean? Niggas pride be in the way, which, I mean, I get it. But, bro, if you mean, if niggas around me, yo, we all gonna eat, bro. Everybody gonna find some way to pitch in. You know what I mean? You gonna do the merch. You gonna do the security. You gonna do the booking and showing and scheduling. You know what I mean? You gonna handle the books. You know what I mean? For when niggas getting paid, the bag in, all, you know what I mean? Like, everybody got a role to play. You know what I mean? Niggas on payroll, all that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, when niggas getting bust down at the end of the week, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? And we you know what I mean, making it work. It's like, yo, that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? But you know most niggas, man, niggas be greedy. Niggas start getting a little bit of money. Niggas start getting a little bit of fame. That shit start getting in their head. Niggas think they the lead. You know what I mean? Like, that shit be crazy, yo. Well, that's fucked up, though. Cause I'm just really hearing about, I mean, I bet knew it was beefing, but I ain't really know because of what. I kind of figured it was this. You know what I mean? But I was like, I ain't really know. You know what I mean? And this guy sound like he probably in the UK or somewhere, you feel what I'm saying, probably doing shit. So he probably really he don't know neither, because he wasn't, you know what I mean? You had to hear some niggas tell it like that was actually there. You feel what I'm saying? You know, it's always three sides of the story. Your side, their side, and the truth. You feel what I'm saying? So, but when it come down to it, I can believe somewhat of what they saying, that Jim Jones ain't really want to help a nigga out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, was being stingy with the bread for real. You know what I mean? And I get it, yo. You know what I mean? You the star, you the whatever. But bro, don't have your niggas starving, bro. You know what I mean? Them nigga had a $90,000 bill. You can help pay 90,000. You only had to pay what, 9 racks to get out. You know what I mean? They only got paid 10%. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on now, bro. Or I guess that's how it was. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that shit was even more, you know, back and even then. Niggas had 40, 50,000. Niggas probably was getting 20, 30,000 a show, and this back then. You know what I mean? That's good money for now, but back then that shit probably was great. Them niggas was getting it. Man, niggas probably did fucking 3, 4 shows a week, 20, 30, 40,000 a show. And that's probably on the low end. Niggas probably was getting big. My niggas probably was getting, this is at the height of their career, yo. So niggas was probably getting 50, 60,000 a show. You know what I mean? I understand you got busted down. You know what I mean? You got to pay your, you know what I mean, your drivers, your guy, the security. Get it, you got busted down, so you ain't walking away with a whole 60,000. You know what I mean? Food, weed, niggas got habits. You know what I mean? Plus niggas fucking with the bitches, all types of shit. So I mean, you want to fuck up money. But it's like, come on now, bro. You ain't supposed to have your man sitting starving. He part of your entourage. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas be foul though, yo. Niggas be foul, man. Would you say Ricky Styles P had the mixtape game on lock? Yo, I heard that. I heard. See, this before my time. All them niggas, y'all them niggas 45 plus. All these niggas. You know what I mean? These niggas born in late 70s, early 80s. You know what I mean? Well, really late 70s. Y'all these niggas is damn near about to hit 50. You feel what I'm saying? So these niggas my father age for real. So they, of course, these niggas older than me. You know what I mean? They way older than me. You know what I mean? This ain't even my generation. This is my mom and my father and them generation when they was my age. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But I heard though, yo, this when music was really, you know, hip hop was at its peak. Now hip hop, and they said hip hop and fell off. They said it ain't even a, hey Ricky, you heard it ain't even a fucking they said it ain't one hip hop song or I think it was top Billboard 20 or I always say 100, because if I say 100, I always sell too blatant. Like, but I would, we gonna look it up, but I think it was the top Billboard 20. They said that should have happened in over 30 years. Wasn't no hip hop song on the top Billboard top 20, which never happened in over 35 years since hip hop been hip hop for real. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't never not been not one song that's top 20 in the I guess that's in the world or in the United States. I don't know how they, you know, do it, but the main thing is it ain't no hip hop song in the Billboard top 20. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. So that the rap game really is kind of over. Plus they got this streaming shit and all this shit now. The rap game. That's why I said I'm not all these niggas want to become rappers now. I'm like, yo, I don't know. I understand niggas want to, and I understand most niggas probably want to do it just as a hobby or something. You know, I get it. But yo, the rap game is over now. You see the podcast and all that shit and vlogging and YouTube and all this shit and took over now. The rap game is dead for real. Like, niggas ain't even really making no money for real out that shit. Niggas is really spending money. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess it's just the fame that get niggas. It's really the fame. You know what I mean? That really be making niggas want, because you ain't really getting no money. We hear time and time again how niggas is getting scammed. We hear it time and over again from the Jim Jones era to my era now. You know what I mean? Niggas like NBA Youngboy and shit that's getting pepped out of their money. Niggas don't own no masters, nothing like that, allegedly, from what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? But you got niggas that's saying it though. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas getting pimped. Niggas ain't really making no money out the rap game for real. So, I mean, Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. We ain't gonna stay on this Max B shit for long, because we still got some other shit to talk about. I want to see what's up with that Tony Allen situation.
Shit with Jim didn't get any better. Max was still mad that he was forced into signing a bad deal just to get his freedom back and blamed Jim Jones for taking advantage of him when he was at his lowest point. Not only was he fighting for his life, but about a month before his release, Max B lost his close homie and fellow Bird Gang member, Stack Bundles. On June 11, 2007, Stack Bundles was shot and killed in the lobby of the Redfern houses in Far Rockaway, Queens. Max B and Stack Bundles were close right up to his death, and it really affected Max. Jim Jones was working on a new album and wanted Max B to write.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel.
For him again so he could get another hit, but Max wasn't feeling it and refused to work with Jim, even though he was signed to him. There were also rumors that Jim had a falling out with Cameron and Dipset had broken up, so Max had no reason to be cool with Jim anymore. So Max B distanced himself from Dipset and started his own crew called Gang Green. Around the same time, Max also started hanging out with another New York rapper who had beef with Jim Jones named French Montana. French Montana had a major buzz in New York at the time with his Cocaine City DVD series. French and Max B knew some people in common, but they could never work together before Max got locked up because of Max's affiliations with Jim Jones and the Bird Gang. According to French Montana, his problem started after Jim Jones lied about having him set up. In 2003, French Montana was leaving a recording studio when he got into a shootout that ended with him getting shot in the head. Montana later admitted that someone in his inner circle had set him up, and Jim Jones had nothing to do with it.
The person that got me shot drove me to the hospital, so the greatest threat is always from the inside.
But French Montana claims that Jim started going around telling everyone he was involved in a situation just to help his street cred. Montana clapped back with footage of Jim and the rest of Dipset getting jumped in one of his Cocaine City DVDs. Then while Dipset was on tour with Bad Boy Records, Jim Jones got into an altercation with one of Biggie Smalls' homies, C Gutta. Jim and C Gutta kept running into each other and getting into small fights, but eventually it led to a massive brawl at Rucker Park in Harlem between Dipset and Junior Mafia. There was footage of Jim Jones and the rest of Dipset getting beat up and run out of Rucker Park. So French Montana used the footage in Cocaine City, Volume 4, to get back at Jim, which is what first started their beef. When Max B officially left Bird Gang and linked up with French Montana, they both started taking shots at Jim Jones together. Around the same time, Max B dropped a mixtape called Public Domain 3, where he dissed Jim Jones and the rest of Dipset. The cover showed Max B in a graveyard, surrounded by tombstones that said, "Here lies Millie Jim Jones," and "Here lies Vanilli Joel Santana." Milli Vanilli was a pop group from the 90s who got exposed for lip-syncing other people's music. So Max was taking shots at Jim Jones and Joel's for stealing songs from him and other members of Bird Gang and trying to pretend like it was their own. There was also a song on the mixtape called Lip Sync where Max B took shots at Jim and Joel's rapping, "I told them bitches, come and see me. They be acting like it ain't nothing. I know them niggas need me. I was giving them the loot, but them niggas done blew it." Max B and French Montana would also go back and forth with Jim in interviews and videos uploaded to WorldStar. But Jim wasn't the only target. Max also started going after Jim's wife, Chrissy Lamkin, and claimed that she gave him head by the pool in Miami. To add to the disrespect, Max even made a song called "She Touched It in Miami," where he remixed the Jim Jones song "Summer with Miami" and brags about hooking up with his wife, rapping, "She sucked it in Miami, while Big Avell hit it from the back in her family. Gang Green family, riding on these bitch niggas. Empty out the clip, click clack, hit niggas. Gotti spit bricks, nigga. Peel, uncut, raw." He's talking reckless, but they don't really...
basically, them niggas got, you know what I mean, real deep into it. You know what I mean? Max came at his wife and all that, or his girl at the time. So, yeah, that shit got real bad. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I will say, though, yeah, babe, it's fucked up that niggas can't, anytime there's money involved, niggas don't never really, I ain't gonna say don't never, but, you know, for the most part, it don't really be ending right, bro. It just don't. I don't know why money just get a hold of people, and it just, you know what I mean, make people selfish, make them not want, you know, they do things they wouldn't do. It controls their way of thinking. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just money, you know, it can bring out some evil things in people and make them do things they really wouldn't probably do. But for a dollar bill, they definitely would. You know what I mean? So shout out to Max B, man. I'm glad he home. You know what I mean? I'm glad he, you know what I mean, can you feel what I'm saying? You know, be with his family and all that. So Jim Jones, he can't hate on that, man. You know what I mean? You can't do nothing but respect that. You know what I mean? Man did his time, came home. You know what I mean? And he getting his just dues. You had your just dues, Jim Jones. You know what I mean? So everybody get their time. So yeah, man. Shout out to Max B. I just want to touch on that situation real quick because I see everybody Max B got the internet on fire right now. Yeah, man. Internet go crazy. But all right, so now we're gonna switch topics. Let's see what's up with Tony Allen, man. Cause I just seen this Tony Allen situation, and it's crazy because I used to put, Tony Allen was a lockdown defender on 2K. Like, I know what's up with all these basketball players. I mean, well, these niggas is human too. You know what I mean? Like, and I will say, Tony Allen ain't the lead though, boy. Tony Allen was never really a superstar. So I mean, I'm pretty sure he made money. I'm pretty sure he made money. But hey, you feel me? Like it is definitely it's definitely it's definitely it's motherfuckers can go other routes. You feel what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but yeah, that's how it be. So let's see what they saying about Tony Allen, man. It's crazy. Tony Allen, man. Tony Allen was didn't he have his own podcast and all that too? I thought he had his own podcast with him and Zebo, right? Um Zach Randolph. Shout out to Zach Randolph too. Zach Randolph, my guy. Zach Randolph was was the bully on the court. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's when the NBA was the NBA. Yeah, babe. So let's check out, see what they talking about Tony Allen, man.
Breaking news just into the newsroom. Former Memphis Grizzly Tony Allen is behind bars after a traffic stop leads to a drug bust. William Hatton and Tony Allen are being charged with possession of meth or cocaine, possession of marijuana, and William Hatton is being charged with possession of drug paraphernalia and improper lane change. According to the incident report, deputies stopped a silver car on I-555 near Painway. Deputies smelled marijuana and searched the vehicle. They found a package containing a green leafy substance, multiple items of drug paraphernalia, and a clear plastic wrapper with a white powdery substance that tested positive for cocaine. Both men are being held at the Poinsett County Detention Center. Stay with KA News for the latest developments.
Damn. Let me see. Tony Allen. Damn, shorty. And they caught him in where the hell they catch him at? Arkansas? Where you get caught at? Memphis? In Arkansas deputies. Yeah, he got caught in Arkansas. Yo, they down, man. Arkansas. Shit me.
Thursday, man, I don't really want to be over on this.
Hold on. This him right here. Damn, shorty.
Can I open the door? We're on the interstate, man. I don't really want to be over on that side if you don't mind. You care for me to talk like this? If not, I can roll the back window down and I'll talk through that one. That's fine. I got you. Deputy Howard, Poinsett County Sheriff's Office. The reason I pulled you over is when you come around that corner and you got in that lane to get away from that vehicle on the side of the road, you didn't use a blinker. You did use it when you got back in the right. We didn't see it when you got in the left lane. We did see it when you got back in the right lane. You got your driver's license? Proof of insurance and registration?
Bless me.
So you got an idea on you?
I'm Tony Allen from Memphis.
Are you?
Yeah.
I got you.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you? Where y'all headed?
You got Infinite Interior.
Infinite Interior.
For Arkansas, to the Palm Level podcast.
I got you. Headed to a podcast. I got you.
Do they find insurance?
Alright. Give me just a second, I'll be right back with you. Dude claiming to be with the Memphis Grizzlies, Tony Allen. Yeah.
He's coming out now around 8.
No, he don't.
He doesn't.
No, he just said he's with the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yo, we'll say these motherfuckers don't care though.
What was that podcast name again?
Prime Global Group Podcast.
Prime Global Group?
Yes, sir. Courtside on the TikTok superstar, the course for the Memphis Grizzlies on the podcast. Or the courtside for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's got a podcast now. He teaches financial literacy to athletes while he has a vertically integrated system. He does real estate, so he also owns a cabinet company that builds into it. He owns the window service. He owns the floor company. He owns all of
I believe him though, because Tony Allen been in the league for a while. Tony Allen was in the league for at least like 14, 13 years. Played for hella teams too. So Tony Allen got some bread.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Let's get back. Man.
I'm gonna have both of y'all step out. I mean, okay, do you have a card? Okay, is there any weed in the car? Honesty goes a long way.
I have my grinder, but ask in a minute, I don't know.
I got you. We can work with that. I'm gonna have both of y'all step out. Watch that traffic though, okay? I'm gonna have both of y'all step out. Watch that traffic over there, okay?
Damn, that's the shit you do not want to hear from a police officer.
You're tall.
Yeah, well, I said, Tony Allen, bro. I didn't know you. I thought you knew.
I don't really watch basketball. I'm not gonna be real with you. No disrespect. You sit back here?
Yeah.
Nothing on your person, nothing like that? If you'll put your hand on there. What is it?
Just everything on my person.
Alright. You ain't got nothing? Okay. Just slide.
They got Tennessee tags, but they in a rental. No, they doing Arkansas. They got the baggies.
Just hang out right here for a second. Why you ain't got a card?
Oh, God. Are you grandfather? Yeah, man. Damn, bro. Oh.
Damn, Tony.
We're 10-4.
Searching. Let's see what.
No.
Damn.
Be careful. It's coming out.
They call it dirty as a motherfucker.
This dude just got in his freaking car, bro. John, come back here and help me detain one of them. Come here, man. Look, so this doesn't mean you're going to jail or anything like that, but I'm gonna place you in cuffs, detaining you at this time, okay?
I need.
Go ahead, put your hand on your back, man.
Damn.
Yes, sir, we do. Right now you're good.
I ain't doing no bad, bro. I'm saying, like this,
You're not being disrespectful.
like I promise you, I ain't no harm. I ain't no threat. I ain't no shit, bro.
That's still. We do this all day, every day, dude.
That's what they damn sure do though.
Let me go, bro. Hey, they don't got nothing to do with me, bro. Hey, tell them what's going on, bro. You ain't speaking about the wrong shit.
Hang on, partner.
Tell them what's going on, bro. Like, for real, tell them.
Just say tell her what's going on.
There, that's the best I can do.
Oh, man, this ain't man, they came and picked me up to do it.
I got you.
That's it, bro. All this other shit you got going, bro, ain't got nothing to do with it, bro. I can show you the text message. Bro, I picked up my prescription last week.
Dang. Why the fuck is you in this car though, man? Come on, Tony. What the fuck you done picked up with? Car dirty as a bitch.
That's all I did all I could do.
I still have second pair of gloves. Like I said, these ain't, I ain't on shit.
That's all I got. You be leaving the house without your wallet?
Yeah, bro, I was going to do a podcast. Literally, he telling y'all what he told you everything what was going on. All this extra shit, I don't even know. I'm mad. I should have just.
Damn.
Man, y'all bogus, bro. Y'all should have got me, bro. Should have never came and motherfucking got me.
Damn.
Calm down, man. With you, man.
Calm down.
Man, no, this is my life. I'm a ball player, bro. I don't got shit to do with that. Smoke weed and shit, man. I'm bogus. But don't ever come here. Man, y'all bogus.
Yeah.
Y'all bogus.
Go back there, man.
Why would you?
Come on, Tony.
Why? Bro, y'all told me. Why, bro? I swear to God, officer.
Tell me.
I got too much to lose,
Come on,
bro.
man.
He did all that,
We're
bro.
gonna
I don't
figure it
know.
out. We're gonna figure it out.
Man, I swear to God, bro, he's bogus, man. He should have picked me up like that. No way, bro.
Damn.
Pick me up like that, bro. Why, bro? Ain't nothing to do with that smoke weed. Yeah, that's it, bro. All that nothing to do with all that extra ass shit he do, man.
Damn. It sounded like he picked him up. He was dirty. Come on, Tony, though, man.
Hey, man, you wipe my nose, bro, my nose. Can I at least wipe my nose, bro? God damn. God damn, bro. Please, thank you, bro. And I just had... Man.
Damn.
Man, I literally could have stayed at home, bro. Oh my God, bro, this man, I can't. Bro, I swear I'm a community guy, bro. I'm not, this ain't me, bro.
Here, go ahead, sit down.
You hear me though? I'm a community guy, bro. I'm not, this ain't, I can't fit in here, bro, I'm 6'5", bro.
I said I can't fit in here. I'm 6'5".
I'm not even on that though, son. Why y'all treat me like I'm really
Look,
not
the
on
only reason we got on that, what you're calling on that, is because you started getting mad, frustrated.
Because I'm looking at this like, bro,
I get that.
Like, bro, I could have stayed at home, bro. I was at home. They came and got me on that, bro.
I understand that, but we're gonna need you to bring it down a little bit. That's the only reason. For real, that's the only reason.
I'll walk back home, bro.
Man, I walk back home, bro. Yo, free.
I literally met him one time, bro. They taking me to a podcast, bro. I smoke my weed and shit, bro. I don't got, man, I work for somebody, bro. I can't be on that, bro.
Damn.
Tell me, all the way real, bro. I can't be no realer than this, bro. I'm just telling y'all, bro. Y'all don't get no, I'm a huge figure in this world, bro.
I'm a huge figure. Yeah, he talking this shit.
This punch to the podcast, bro. I got podcast footage. I shoot with them, bro. But this the transportation. They being cheap, bro. They probably got me a black car, bro. And I didn't want to let him down, so I jumped in the car with this motherfucker, man. Man, it's blowing me, bro. I'm coming out, man.
So what happened, man? All right, we get it. What happened? I think they said the guy take the charges. He took the charges. Hold on, let me see.
Sir, I don't do no cocaine, sir. I'm not in position. This just a rap for me, sir. I promise to God, sir. All 5 of my kids.
Damn.
I really never got in the car, so I ain't have to come to no podcast. I just stayed at home. Yeah, I smoke weed. That's it, sir. Ain't none of that stuff, man, sir. This is gonna hurt my image, sir. I don't have nothing to do with that, sir. I'm truly honest, sir.
And I'm gonna have an honest conversation with you when we get up there. I'm gonna talk to both of you, okay?
Yeah, please, sir. It's not this stuff, and it's none of this stuff with that. It's not my stuff, man.
Damn. That is fucked up, though. Go pick them up. He already had his motherfucking coat and all that shit. And that white boy probably was using that. That shit look like probably.
I was just trying to get him to pull that out.
All right. This way. All right.
Damn.
To the point, hey.
What happened to the white boy? Oh, there you go.
We thought you was gonna get after one just a second ago. No, buddy, Bob was calling me. No, that's not weird. I don't want to talk about that.
No, them boys country as shit.
Yeah.
Well, he ain't even country, he rednecks.
I don't get service on the floodways, but
Wait till right up here in the top of the
for real?
Damn, man. So what happened with the white boy? From what I heard, I thought they said they was taking a white boy took all the charges. From what I heard. Damn, he gone.
Pick it up, give it to you.
What is it? Somebody stepped in the handhill?
I ain't gonna lie to you though, man. We'll see.
Breaking news
If they
tonight
did
from
pick
Ponce
them
County,
up,
Arkansas.
if yo did pick yo up with them with drugs and all, man, that's fucked up, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. And it looked like it wasn't even a lot. It looked like it was just something that white boy probably was using or something. That shit probably was your personal use. Yeah, man. Like, that shit crazy though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, you had to kick that white boy ass to get down to the station. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fuck that. Yeah, no bullshit, man. But I just had to get over here, kick some shit with y'all, man. Internet was, yeah, man, a couple topics to talk about. Yeah, man, I'm be going live tomorrow, too. I'm going live all this week, man. We on the road to 500 subscribers. You feel what I'm saying? So I've been doing good. Y'all been, you know what I mean, looking out for me, liking it, you know what I mean? Subscribing, doing what y'all do. Share these lives, man. If y'all, you know, watch it, agree with what I say, share these lives. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Of all of them. You know what I mean? I ain't got no Patreon or none of that yet. But I'm definitely going, once we get it popping, we going to get popping. You hear me? We going to get it cracking, everything. Feel me? So, yeah, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Y'all check out my other content, my other videos that I got. And yeah, man, we going to be going live. We're going to be going hard and strong all year. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, Robbie TV, Shake Bag Kid. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Whoever liked, whoever commented. Yeah, man, we out.